I can't keep doing this. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jaded in the East, the only channel that plays East games in the Jade Room, like a psychopath. My name is Steven Robbins, aka Gormo, and I have horrible news. Genuinely horrible news. Longtime viewers of the channel, aka from a week and a half ago, should know that I like to drink my coffee while I play, out of a nice orange mug. Your boy had some slippy fingers today. Dropped it in the sink. I'm gonna miss this bad boy real bad. Now, I will say, I did have another mug on deck, okay? Flat bottom to go with my my heated coaster. Those are always better for heated coasters, so that's great. But it's a very, very sad day for the orange mug enjoyers. Now, I do have to go out later today to pick up some things. I might go for some super glue because it was a clean break. It was actually a very, very clean break that happened this morning. So I might be able to repair him. We'll just have to wait and see because truly, I mean, sorry, I got distracted by how good my hand is. That guy's gonna cheat. But yeah, so that's what I'm on right now. And I did a little new intro today. I thought of making up a name for the you know, channel, for the series or whatever. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. I'm one tile away from Tenpai, and I mean, this is incredible. I'm pretty sure I will Pomodoro here. I'm not gonna lie. I'll get rid of my 5 here to make room for a potential two-sided. No, what am I even thinking? No, that's not what I want to do at all. What I want to do is Pwn the Eastwind and get in Tenpai for a 6-9 of bamboo. Changing my shapes at this point is not something that I really need to do. Also, drinking decaf, even though it's the early morning. I will say that, okay, we'll keep that for now. It's a safer tile. Because it's early, I'm not ready for my second hit of caffeine yet. But I don't want to not be drinking coffee while I play the game. That just feels wrong to me. So we're just going to go ahead and roll with the decaf. I would love a Tenpai now. My fellow gamers are going forth bravely unto the night with their calls, their poems, their cheese, and what have you. So I'm really just looking for a little hit of... no, not yet, sorry. Okay, so I will take this, and I will cut a Dora if I draw the 3 of bamboo, because Eastwind is worth 1 Han, Dora is worth 1 Han. You know what else is worth 1 Han? RIICHI. So I'm happy to give up 1 Dora for that. It's important not to tunnel on tiles like the Dora. When getting rid of a Dora would open the door for the same amount of points that you would otherwise have. I don't think I am... Oh, that hurts. I don't think I'm ever going to fold this hand, which is great. I love having hands that I never want to fold because it means that I didn't have to pay attention to any of the discards in the game going up to this point. So I can just yap away. All the 7s are gone, so accepting this 7 doesn't actually do anything for me. So I'm going to get rid of it. Keep my 1-1-2 shape. The only person I think I could deal into with the Dora... Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, we'll just go for it. This could be... Oh, right. This is my thing. Okay. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. This was my only Yaku. So now I need to... Now I need to Pwn the Eastwind, which I'm not actually certain is going to come out. To actually have a valid hand. Oh, I love commentating while playing. I love having half a brain at all times. It's the best. Genuinely, I do. This is a lot of fun making these videos, and it's honestly very loosening. You know, a lot of times when I play this game off stream, off camera, I'm kind of tight. I'm kind of up with it all. So yeah, we'll cut this instead of the 5 being a much more dangerous tile. It could deal in. We've made mistakes and we're gonna have to lie in that bed, you know what I'm saying? The closed con, by the way. This guy, very, very scary. I actually could fold this. I actually could see myself folding it. Oh, you pawned the 8, but you didn't pawn this 8? I mean, it's possible that you just drew another one, but otherwise you're playing in a bizarre way, good sir. East wind definitely not safe to cut. It's almost definitely a mochi mochi situation with this gentleman. Mochi mochi means that we are both waiting on the same pair of tiles for the pawn, in which case my Yep. Okay, now we have a chance of actually having a valid hand if for some reason the east wind doesn't already exist in somebody's hand. But in the Mahjong theory, it is safe to assume that live honor tiles are very unlikely to be in the wall. At this point in the game, third row discards, they are almost certainly in somebody's hand. Good safe tile drawn there. Looks like I have the last discard, so that could be a really unfortunate moment if it's nope, it's perfectly safe. We're gonna schmosey along. Yep, this character had both of my east winds. He had the 2 3s as well. This 3 was here. So this hand, it looked great, but it actually was kind of destined to not manifest. That can happen sometimes in this game. We're gonna repeat the dealer on the east side. I'm north seat this game. Very nice. I love north seat. It's my favorite seat. It's the comeback seat. You're the last dealer in an east game, and so there's always a chance. I like building up my power up to that point. We're gonna cut red dragon here. I'm keeping the 7-9, 9-7-9 for the outside chance of a Sanshoku thing happening here, a mixed triple sequence of the 7-8-9s, and that right there is you know, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't have to really think about what I'm gonna cut though. 1, 3, no. You know what? No, there's actually no reasonable cut other than giving up on Sanshoku. Anything else would destroy this block, this block, this block, this block, this block, this block. Okay, now we are, yeah, it's unfortunate, but we drew tiles that embellished blocks that had nothing to do with 7-8-9 Sanshoku, and there's no way I'm ever going to tear apart two-sided weights like that. Now, do I take this one? Do I take this one? No, I don't take this one. The timer scared me, so I just cut it. But when it comes to closed hands, typically having 2 pairs is the strongest. Having 3 is not necessarily the best state, because I actually don't know enough to really explain that off the cuff. So you'll just have to take my word for it. And now, I mean, there was a possibility of pulling like a triplet of the ones keeping that, but what I would have had to cut is this shape. And even though it's not a good shape, 8-9, that side, that edge weight, as they call it, very low tile acceptance. But if I do draw the 7, okay. Eastwind was the Dora, apparently. Oh, my friend, you are destroyed. That's awful. You were so full of life yesterday. I talked to him yesterday. He was brimming with joy. He was looking forward to the future. It is so awful what can happen to you in this game. I say these things out loud, and in my heart of hearts, in my deepest, most effed up recesses of my brain, I think to myself, God, I'm glad that wasn't me. I have no shame about that too. Some people would be genuine about the emotions that they just felt watching what just went down. Me, I'm here to win. I'm sorry. I'm here to destroy my opponents, to smash the opponent, Infected Mushroom, and if feelings have to get stomped on in the process, it's, hey, not my chair, not my problem. Drinking out of cups. That's an old video. If you watch it, just be ready for some saucy language, because the internet was different back then. Let's take a look at this hand. White Dragon, yeah, let's take an Iron Call here, cut my 9. The reason I held onto the 9 for so long was because if I drew a 7 of bamboo, I would have had a 5-7-9, a double closed shape, which is a pretty good shape. It's no 2-sided weight, but it's still pretty good. At this point, though, there's 2 repeat counters on the board. I have Dora Acceptance with this 4-pin here. So that'd be great to draw that. I am just going to roll with this 1 Han, maybe 2 Han hand. 1 so. I kept the 1 so for as long as I did, because if I drew the 2 so, I would have had a 1, 2, 3, and then a pair of 3s. Okay, now we'll cut the 9 here. So I have a lot of chances to draw a pair. I have a lot of great middle tiles that can turn into 2-sided weights. I also, if it gets to the end of the rope, gets to the end of the line, I can always turn my triplet of 3s into a pair and mosey on out of this hand like that. A lot of calls going on. Okay, you cut 2-2. You cut a 4 from a 2-2-4 shape. Means your weight probably isn't related to this 4. Additionally to the 7, Bamboo is looking pretty safe against this guy. Khan. Why not? Why not? You live your life in fear, you even living. We're having a good time, and I gave myself a little cheeky little Dora. See? There you go. It's all about good vibes. We have the chance for a 4 con. This is real, by the way. What I'm about to say is a real thing. Don't laugh. Don't make fun of me. 4 con abortion is it's real. It's real. That's what they call it in this game. If there are 4 cons called across 2 or more players, then the game is completely rejected. You have to restart the game. All the 5s are gone. That means there is a pretty low chance of anybody waiting for this 7. I'm also willing to fold this hand. It's 1 Han. I got a new Dora with this one, but I mean, now there's a lot of value tiles that theoretically exist in the game thanks to all the cons, and a lot of them are missing, which means a lot of them are probably in my friend's hands, my good compatriots' hands. So we are going to definitely be wary of that. There's 1 Dora, safe against everyone. It's not like you're gonna... That'd be ridiculous if you killed me off that. Come on, man. 1 pin passes. I should really pay attention. Okay, 4 pin passes. That's real nice. Don't know how safe this 2 is anymore. Let's follow cut the 4. Yeah, the original Dora, the 2 pin, is completely vacant. Really looking like a half flush moment from the guy on the left. He might be. Okay, let's see how it shakes out. That's nothing. 3 Han? Tanya, Dora. Alright, I mean, this guy's still alive. Look, can I be honest with you? If this guy slurps everyone around me to death and I end in second, guys, that's awesome. I love that. I have been dying for a quick game on this channel. I feel East games, they're supposed to be fast and fun. Dominion. My last video was 36 minutes, I'm pretty sure. In the East room. No, I'm not here. I'm not playing. That's the whole reason I'm not playing South games. I don't want a huge commit to a big boy, big Hanchan. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it in the biz. A full South game, they call them Hanchans. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that level of commitment. I just want to take my quick, cute, fast little, fun little moment of Jade Room and then piece the flip out. I'm gonna cut 8-9 here. 8-9. Might be able to go into Tanyao Town. 2 tickets for Tanyao Town, sir. That could be fun. I'll go ahead and finish cutting the 8-9. Hold on to this 9 because, I mean, in this situation, you just kind of want to finish cutting your edge weight, unless you want to obfuscate your discards by cutting 1 tile from the weight and later, like 2-3 turns later, cutting the 9. Maybe people won't notice that I cut like an 8-9 from my hand, if anybody's even paying attention to that, which of course you never really know. This is like low level Jade Room gameplay. You don't know who's paying that much attention, but it's not always the best idea in the world to assume that everybody else is trash. That can get you into a bit of trouble. So looking at this hand, it's probably going to be Tanya, all simples. There's a possibility of a 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku. Not really anymore. Not really anymore. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to go with my gut and cut 9. But I just didn't have enough time to think about it. It's possible that cutting from here might have been what I wanted to do. A pair. Yeah, I should have cut one of these tiles because then I would have had 6, 6. I would have had a pair of 6s. I would have had a 6, 7. I would have had a con. Oh, whoa. Aborting that train of thought. Thank God, I was totally losing my mind trying to figure out that sentence. But wowza! You know what I'm gonna do in this situation? And this might sound like certified crazy pants stuff, but does this do anything for me? I cut. Yeah. Okay, so now I am 1 away from 10 pi. If I draw the 5, so I can cut this. This will be my pair. If I draw a 3 or a 4 of bamboo, I can't draw the 3 anymore, but if I draw a 4, I'll cut the 6, and the other one will be my pair. It's not the best Ishan 10 in the world, but it's the Ishan 10 I have. Maybe it's the Ishan 10 I deserve. We'll see how it all shakes out. Let's go and look at the rest of the discards, if anything's going on there, anything spooky. So you cut the Dora a while back. You cut a 2-pin from your hand now. That's one of my two of my 2 pins for this shape are gone. I don't know, guys. Not much to really read from this, at least that I can do on a very quick level. I'll just hope to get to 10 pi by the end of the round. I don't see anybody else's hand as quite so dangerous. I feel like this player cannot call RIICHI. I am now realizing that he does not have enough money to do so in the bank, so I have to watch his discards to see if I can suss out whether or not he's in 10 pi. 7, not helpful to me. I mean, I don't know. Even if I do deal in, I'm still second place. It's in all likelihood not going to be a very expensive hand because of the distinct lack of RIICHI. So even if I do deal in, it's not the end of the world. Looks like we're not going to hit 10 pi here, and you are not allowed to call a tile on the last discard just to hit 10 pi. That is an illegal maneuver, unfortunately. I would have done it if I could, but I couldn't. Nice hand here. I have Dora acceptance on this 4. Yeah, this is a play yourself. This is a play itself hand. I'll cut Green Dragon first. It's once cut. I don't think I'm really gonna have a use for it. I'd like to call RIICHI with this hand if possible. I have a triple Ura chance here. You know, it's happened. It's happened before. It's happened on this very channel, might I add. We have a pair here now. That's nice. If I draw a 6 or an 8, that's the number, I can get rid of this 8, 9 and have a better final shape for my ending hand. Final shape, of course, being a Destiny update. Destiny 2, rather. I don't play Destiny. I have friends who play Destiny. They like Destiny. I don't like Destiny, but we don't have to get into that right now because I don't want to alienate anybody who does like Destiny. I want to say this right up. If you like Destiny, no. Because as this stands, this 9-8 accepts 3 tiles, which are the 3 remaining 7s, and this 7-7 shape would only accept 2 tiles, the 2 remaining 7s. So I made a minor. Okay, I'll get rid of my other 7. If I draw my 7 Mon here, I can drop this for my pair. I can also draw a pair of either the 8 or the 9 to get to 10 pi as well. Of course, this 3-sided shape here, that's nice. Hey, what are you gonna do? Not RIICHI this hand? That's just a nice draw right there. That's the power of triplets. Triplets are very flexible. They're very flexible. If you do end up in a situation where you don't have a pair, you can just cut one from your triplet. Bada bing, bada boom. Cut the one because I could have cut a 4. However, the 1 pin is a terminal tile and much safer than the 4-mon, which is very close to the Dora. There go 3 more tiles that are close to the Dora. So, oh wow, you're just cutting Dora. You're just going Dora crazy cutter. But I did just discard 1 myself, so it is safe against me. That's perfectly understandable. You're gonna pawn and discard an 8. Very interesting. So you're pushing this hand for some reason. Maybe because you think you have nothing to fear? Oh, is that my tile? Why, yes it is. If I kill this guy, that'd be amazing. Give me a little Urador. Aye, not even close. Not even, oh, repeat counters. Repeat counters. He died to the repeat counters. Nice, let's go. It's a quick one-ish. I don't know. It felt kind of quick, but only because we ended that game in East 2. However, I'm pretty sure there were like that was basically a full game that we just played, even though it only went half the rounds. Maka, show me what you got. Let's see how we did there. I don't know, Leslie. I don't usually go too crazy in these reviews. I got an S-. Yay! Oh, it's been so long since I got a good grade. However, I would say that a lot of these hands were kind of, you know, they played themselves. Is there anything I really want to look up with this moment here? I got an A in this round. I apparently didn't cut right. Okay, because I did that, did this, that. I discarded this. Oh, so it's better to cut the 7 here. Or it's better to do this. It's better to do this. 3 concealed triplets chance? Is that what you're hedging for? Keeping this as a value moment? You know, I see it. I do, kind of. But what is 3 concealed? I don't think 3 concealed triplets is gonna overcome this 3,100 point deficit between me and first. I don't think that it would be right to play for that. And I ended up drawing the tile I wanted. So, like, hey, what can I say? That's A for this? Like, really? A for this? Because I didn't go for silly value, and because I cut the green dragon first, because I didn't think it was ever going to get used in my... Hey, Maka's not perfect. Maka's not perfect. But are any of us perfect? No. None of us are perfect. And yet we chase perfection. That's a beautiful thing. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you want to like it and subscribe it, feel free. If you don't, it's okay. The buttons aren't going anywhere. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care, drink something that makes you happy, and be nice to yourself. Bye!